All right. Hello, chicks. Hello, kids. Hello, noobs. This is a follow-up on the previous video that we created, and today we want to detect if a user has um, refreshed the browser, so that we'll know how to handle next. Okay. I am a little bit sleepy today at the moment, but I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. So let us continue. All right. So we want to detect, like for example, here if the user is in here and they click add Mercury, and we want to detect if a user refresh this, right? So we can read some article here. Detect browser refresh with Angular. If you want to detect the browser refresh with Angular, I will show you a simple way to do it. You need to look at the Angular router specifically to the navigated property. This property is false when the router starts, and after the first navigation it changes to true, and that's it. Really? Okay, so let's try. We want to capture it here in the main app. Let's put a constructor here, and then let's get the. No, we don't want to get it here. We want to just get it from the feature maybe. But the feature has, yeah, we need it in the main layout. So let's try to add it here. We already have a router. Um, so we want to get this one, right? Navigation start, router that navigated. What is this? Browser refresh. Okay, so let's um, how do we detect? Uh, let's just console.log router navigated router that navigated, right? And in here we want to go to source and then go to the main that component, and we want to put a breakpoint here. You like the way the water tastes. All right. Oops. I could use so they can never change. Okay, so let's try. This one is empty. We add, and this one here has value. Go to next. All right. This one here still have hello that one, but we want now to refresh. Pop. Uh-oh, we refresh and it didn't detect. Beware the water. Did it. Alright, so this is false. So is there any comment here that bashed him? No? Browser refresh. I could never make it work. Please check the image below to access the full online example. Terribly is it. Do you like the way the water tastes? Maybe because, yeah. Do you like the way the water where the water do you like the way the water tastes? Mhm. What's this pipe? What is this filter? Is this an RxJS filter? Yeah. You should know. Your code here. Your code here for when the page is refreshed. You should know. Release. This could. Okay. So when it refreshed, I want to detect it while like that. Yeah, I want to add a prompt to continue to refresh or not. Do you want to refresh? Okay, Angular. Do you do you want to continue refresh browser? You should know. Ceremony Deftones. The surface about my life. Alright. Okay, so let's just check if, or can we use ChatGPT and Bard? Leaving you tonight. Okay. Uh, is using local storage safe for web applications? Using local storage in web applications can be convenient for storing a small amount of data on the client side. However, there are some security considerations to keep in mind. Data security. Local storage is not designed to securely store sensitive information. It is accessible to JavaScript running on the same domain. So if your application is vulnerable to cross-site scripting attacks, an attacker could potentially access or manipulate the stored data. Therefore, it's important to be cautious about what kind of data you store in local storage. and avoid storing sensitive information like passwords or access tokens. Data size limitations. Local storage has a storage limit, typically around 5 MB per domain. If you exceed this limit, you may encounter errors or unexpected behavior. Keep in mind that the storage limit is shared across all keys stored by your application. So you should manage the data size accordingly. Lack of expiration. Data stored in local storage persists indefinitely. 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 Unless explicitly cleared by the application or the user. This means that if you store data that becomes outdated or irrelevant, it may continue to occupy storage space in the user's device. To mitigate this, consider implementing your own expiration mechanism or periodically cleaning up expired data. Cross-origin restrictions. Local storage data is stored on a per-domain basis. This means that data stored by one website cannot be directly accessed by another website, even if they are on the same domain. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. This restriction helps protect users from cross-site attacks. However, if your application relies on cross-origin communication or sharing data between different domains, local storage may not be suitable. To enhance the security of your application, consider combining local storage with other security measures such as encryption or sensitive data input validation, secure communication protocols. How about we ask ChatGPT, is using local storage safe? So we have to experiment this one. If okay, while waiting for that to let's um, let's set this aside for now. We want to go to our component here and then try to save something inside the local storage. Okay, let's say here, um, save button, click, save to local storage, and then here save to local storage. Na, na, na. May the truth is obvious. So I'm leaving you tonight. Okay, save to local storage. If you click that, should yeah, should console.log save to local storage. Right, save to local storage. Okay, and then so okay, save to local storage that set item key is xxx, value is gojo. And then if we go to Mercury, we want to get this. Um, get local storage. So return, or not even return, just get item. Get item xxx. So instead of return, we just want to console.log this one, right? And get local storage. Here we'll add a button here. It says click click, get local storage, get local storage. Right, if we go save, and here go to next, and then we get local storage, it should display what did we wrote here again? Here go joule, right? Get local storage displays go joule, and if we refresh this and then get local storage here, it should still have go joule because it's now in local storage. Now there is one thing we need to add. We want to have this in an iframe. So do we already have a yeah, let's try just try to open router cd router no cd angular exercises cd router outlet 2, nope, router exercise. Okay, we'll use this one. We ng serve, right, 3200. What's that? What's that? ng serve port, what? npmi. So I'm leaving you tonight. That's not fun here anymore. Na, na, na. Be joining the parade. Even you can be the same, right? Ooh, how can you see? Is this the end? Please, Jude. So obvious. Falling outside. Cannonball. What's that? Yes, an illusion. Online illusion. What's going on? Do we have internet? We do have internet, and why is it that we can't? Okay, let's do this. New RX route iFrame. Outside, cannibal. The face true is obvious. Okay, so what is the answer of Bard here? Okay, local storage is a web API that allows websites her some tips for using. Do not store sensitive data. Use a secure encryption method to protect. Make sure that your website is not vulnerable to cross-site scripting attacks. Educate your users about the risks of using local storage and how to protect their data. Ding 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 down ding 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 down. I'm leaving you tonight. It's not funny anymore. I'll be joining the parade. And the magic that is on before Leaving you complete the same right. On what end my garage do? I'm leaving you tonight. It's not fun here anymore. I'll be joining the parade. Alright, so it's done. Let's go straight to that um what's that again that we name? iFrame. Let's see if we can access um the local storage if we're able to display it. Right. Let's just go straight iframe this thing. Then source is http localhost 4200 Mercury. Right. ng is it server ng serve port 3200. Right, so let's go to localhost 3200. It should load, and then there's the get local storage. See if we can display get joule or go joule. It still displays go joule. All right, it still displays go joule. So let's set yeah, I think yeah, I think yeah, we are still able to save that. What else? Hmm. All right. Um. Um. What What are we going to do here? I think yeah. So let's just continue on how to detect a browser refresh via na, na, na. Me, what's that? Yeah, I think it's just okay. What is the limit? Oops. Oh, so let's just here for now. Yep, that's it. Oop.